Plaintiffs Terry and Zula Legree are suing their neighbors for veterinary bills and gas. The Legrees say the defendants caused drama in their neighborhood with their loud parties and drunken tirades, and they crossed the line when their pit bull brutally attacked Terry and Zula's miniature poodle. Defendants Roger and Kimberly Atkins say the Legrees are not as innocent as they seem because Zula threatened Roger with a fire poker and Terry shoved him. The Atkins insist the Legrees' dog provoked a fight with their pit bull, and then their poodle attacked Roger.
The plaintiffs are suing their neighbors for a veterinary bill and gas money. All right, state your case.
We've lived in our community for 13 years. We've had no problems with any of our neighbors, no matter what. And when Roger and them moved in, which the Munchkins, it started having
The
music.
Munchkins?
Well, yeah, they're little.
They're little or the kids are little?
They're little.
They're little.
They're little.
And you're tall?
And you're a giant?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, this is going to be a good
Yes.
one. Go ahead.
I'm tall.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Zula.
Music started getting loud while parties at night, and I've got a grandchild living with me that's 7 years old, and their music would boom through the TVs where he couldn't even sleep at night. It'd be that loud.
Explain to me, Zula, how close are you to each
Have
other?
we not asked
Hold
you?
on, I'm asking her a question. Are you in an apartment? You in a house?
No
You in a-
housing. We're in the house and they're in the house.
Okay.
Probably about 40, 50 feet.
Oh, so you can see them, they can see you.
Yes.
And you can hear them. All right.
Yeah,
Play
oh, yeah.
loud music at night?
On the weekends.
Okay. Zula, real fast before we
Okay.
get into this. If they're playing music late at night, what you need to do is call the police because there's got to be an
Well,
ordinance.
it's been called. It wasn't me, but it's been called on
Oh,
him.
hogwash, it was you?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay.
I mean.
All right.
The
because
police
I'm
came
not
to my
the
house
grandmother.
one time.
On the
and-
weekday.
On a week, and asked me if I would turn the music down. I said, yeah, no problem. Turn it right down. And when I do have a cookout or a get-together, I'll go over and tell them, hey, we're having a cookout, get-together. You guys are welcome to come. They never come because they're stuck up. And
Excuse me, I'm not.
Why don't you guys get along?
I've lived in my house for a year and a half.
The
and this-
first time I seen him without a beer in his hand. He's always drunk.
Oh, he's drunk.
I'm 40 years old. I've got the right
I
to
like
drink a
beer too. So what?
I don't mind him drinking beer, but as long as he don't bring it over to my house and start cussing.
Do you
He has no consideration for anybody, especially
Really?
women. He calls
Did you
them
ever
names.
cuss her?
Yes.
You ever cuss her out?
I cursed her one time.
That's what I like.
Because
honesty.
she came at me with a fire poker.
I had no fire poker. I don't
husband and I
have
had
a
a
fire
confrontation.
poker.
I
You
watch
gotta have
it.
one.
Terry's standing up.
Terry and I had a confrontation one time.
What's going on, Terry?
That time they're talking about, we had a confrontation.
What is the fire poker over?
He called my wife, was
A
it
witch.
Witch?
With a B.
With a
With
B.
a B.
I've
Because
never
she came at me with the
disrespected them, and
fire
I ain't
poker.
gonna let them.
Why did she come at you? Let's assume that she did.
Because Terry and I had a confrontation.
About what?
His dog coming over and getting in, while my dog's on the chain, his dog comes over and gets this far from him and just starts yep, 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 yep. And
Okay.
I got tired of it.
No,
My-
that
And
wasn't
so
that.
you called her a B and she came with a fire poker?
Terry and I had gotten into it, and he shoved me twice. I told him to keep his hands off of me.
So I guess when you guys moved in the neighborhood, nobody brought you over a cake or anything.
I've lived in my house for over a year and a half, and this is the first time I ever talked to Zulu. Or Zula.
Zula.
This is the first time I've ever spoke with
It's
her.
a jungle
ever.
out there, isn't it? All right, Zula, when he called you the B word, what'd you say?
I just told him I was not a B,
Yeah.
that I am the B.
The B?
The B.
I guess you don't have an identity crisis. You know who you are, huh?
I don't have any problem with him except for the loud music, and it's during the.
I didn't know I lived in a
Weekday.
communist country where I couldn't listen to music and have a party. In
I
my
don't mind if
backyard.
you have a party as long as you keep it to yourself. And during the week,
I do keep it to
when
myself. You need to keep
you've got
yourself
you've
on
got
your-
kids over there, and you're booming that music late at night.
Late at night, my kids are in bed by 10 o'clock.
Then how
All
come
right,
they
that's
can't hear the
enough.
music?
Terry's
That's
standing
enough.
up.
That's enough.
Terry's standing up. Sit down, Terry. Now, why are you suing them?
I have a small poodle,
You have a poodle?
a little poodle. We got a little miniature poodle,
A miniature. I have the
Miniature.
standard. I have the ones that are huge, big.
a toy poodle. Really, it's a little
So
one.
you got it. Okay.
Well, he was
and-
taking him outside to go potty, and when he did, their mastiff and pit bull came over
It's not a
and
mastiff, it's
attacked.
just a pit.
Mastiff?
Every time I let my dog out, I go over and I'll ask Terry, are your dogs out? No. well, I want to let my dog run for a little while because I got a good sized yard and it's good for him to get his exercise. And I went over and I was like, can I let my dog out for a little while? He says, yeah, no problem. So my dog's running around having a good time. And then he's sleeping underneath the tree. And
Is your dog on a leash, Roger?
At that point, no, because I asked him if it would be okay to let him run.
So you have a practice between the two of you where you will say,
will
I'm letting
always
my
go over
dog
and
out?
ask.
What preceded
That's
this
a practice with
politeness?
him, not me.
Do you tell him when your dog is out?
No.
No,
That's
because
why
he
his
never
dog got bit.
bothers anybody. He don't bite
I'm
anybody.
mowing my yard one day, Judge. I'm mowing my yard, okay? And this little white poodle is biting at my heels, and they're all
Yeah,
standing.
right. He's
they're
never
standing
bit
out their driveway.
anybody.
How many pounds does this poodle weigh?
He's 11 pounds now. He's overweight.
All right. Do you have a police report?
No, I don't.
All right.
The Humane Society was called to our house over her saying my dog was chasing after their grandkids.
Was he?
He was.
No!
Yes, he
No, ma'am.
chased them up
You're
the
crazy,
swing set.
woman.
Okay.
No,
All
no,
right.
I'm not crazy, Munchkin.
You're not going to call her crazy.
yourself, okay?
Everybody calm down. All right, we've had our laughs here.
Okay.
Now, you have a poodle, you have a pit bull.
Yes, ma'am.
You let your pit bull out, you knock on the door and you tell him, I'm letting my dog out.
Every time.
What preceded that? Did you move into the neighborhood and say, I'm going to knock on everyone's door? Or was there
No,
a problem
just-
or an agreement?
I feel like I have a pit bull. He's already got a bad rep because of what he is. So if I'm going to have him off of a chain, it's to be neighborly. I'll go over and say, hey, is your dog's put up?
So what happened?
When my dog got attacked,
Yeah, that's what you're suing for.
yeah, he went out. Terry took him out on our leash.
Which he should
Took
have
him
come
out the
over
back
and
door.
asked me if my dog was still out at that point, because I
He
just
should have
should not
asked
be
you.
that aggressive.
Well, my dog was already out, and he knew.
I'm not doing this again.
He knew my dog.
When
was,
I'm looking at her, I'm going to ask her, and you're going to be able to defend yourself, not to worry.
Terry
What
was
happens?
taking our dog out on a leash.
But had he previously, had Roger knocked on your door
He
and
must
said, I'm
have
letting
asked him.
That
Look,
was like 2.5 hours earlier.
2.5 hours earlier,
I finished mowing the lawn and did 2 loads of laundry. And then I went out the back door to we have clotheslines in the back.
so you had your dog on a leash.
in our yard.
So you could, what's your dog's name?
Pooh.
Bear.
Pooh.
Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear. He calls him Pooh. Pooh.
Yeah.
What's your dog's name?
Zoe.
Zoe. Pooh and Zoe. All right. He says Zoe's out. You do 2 loads of laundry.
We didn't even get off the steps, and his dog had our dog.
And he's
Where?
not- he's
On who?
not
Wait a
aggressive.
minute. On whose property?
Mine. Okay.
Was your dog on the leash?
Yes.
No,
When
man.
he
And
got
you're
attacked.
saying that his dog
Yes,
was.
he was.
We already know your dog is loose, Roger.
He was on a leash. That's why
So
he couldn't get
why
away.
would you walk your little poodle out on a leash? It's not like
Because I
you,
take him out to the ditch line.
you take him to the ditch line. Where are you, Zula?
I was in the house.
Okay. Do you have a picture of Boo?
Yes,
Pooh?
I do.
Yeah,
I mean, he's-
if my dog wanted to kill their dog,
He would,
their dog
you know.
Oh, so
Oh,
that's your
yeah.
defense
No.
that you
Well,
didn't
no.
murder it, he just assaulted it?
No, I'm not trying to
Oh,
defend
that's
it.
very cute. You worried about this thing nipping at you?
No, I'm just saying that dog, you know.
He's never, ever, ever bit anybody.
That's
Aw,
why
is
yesterday,
this from being
or the day
injured?
before,
Never bit
your
anybody.
dog took off running across the street at the goats that live across the street.
That's
This
the goat.
couldn't
Yeah,
do
yeah.
anything to a goat.
With a dog.
He wasn't just bit by the leg. His intestines were tore out.
If his intestines was tore out, then how's come
I've
2
got
days
proof
later
of
the dog's
that.
running around my front yard again?
No.
Ooh,
Did more
what is
bites.
this?
He was completely tore from half of his body to the back.
Bull.
He's got staples.
You can take a look.
Is he alive?
Yes.
He's running around in my yard probably right now.
No, he isn't.
All right. Where did this happen? On whose
It
property?
happened in their yard.
Is your grandson here?
Yes, he is.
What is he going to tell me?
I'm not sure.
When
Bring
Oh,
him
when
in.
they attacked him, tried to attack him.
You have bills, how much, Zula? How much are the bills?
2,941.
$2,941. Young man, what is your name?
Terry.
Hi, Terry. Are you named after your grandpa?
Yeah.
Good. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A cop.
You do. All right. Now, one of the things that you need to understand, Terry, is that when you're in a courtroom, you need to tell the truth. All right. What happens when you don't tell the truth?
You get in trouble.
With whom?
Your parents or the court people.
Or the court people. Okay. I'm going to ask that you not tell a lie.
All right.
All right. Did anything ever happen with the dog next door?
Yeah, it came after me and my sister.
What did it do?
It started barking at us.
It did. Where were you?
We were on the swing set playing, and when the dog came after us, I grabbed on and started to flip to hang on tighter.
You did?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Anything else you want to tell me?
No.
Thank you very much, Terry. It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you. You, good luck. All right, Terry, stand up.
We took him in, he was bleeding.
How much was he bleeding?
A lot. His skin was open and some of his skin was hanging.
Okay. All right, you're asking for gas money in the amount of $563. Let me see the medical bills.
Where'd you go to, Alaska?
It isn't just gas.
I have this here, gas money, $563. Wait a minute, where do you live?
I live in Chenoa, Weston, really.
In Illinois?
Yeah.
Where's your vet, in Detroit?
No, it's in Bloomington.
35 miles from Weston to Bloomington.
All right, there's no question that there was a damage to poo.
Yes, ma'am. I've never denied that.
Yeah, I know that. I know you're not denying it. But here's the bottom line. Your neighbors, all right? These people didn't direct their dog to attack your dog. And I think, honestly, that he was good enough to knock on your door. And I'm impressed with that. And what I want when you leave here after I render my verdict is some semblance of peacefulness, okay?
I have no
now,
problem
stop
with
talking.
you guys.
Now, Pooh is by nature a peaceful little poodle. All right, I have poodles. Some poodles are not so peaceful. I know that. Now, the law is very clear. There is an issue of comparative negligence here. Your dog bit their dog. Your dog suffered enormous damage and enormous injury and stapled the tail, the guts, and everything else, and the medical records substantiate that. The issue is, where did it happen? It happened on their property.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a problem. You lose on that piece.
Right.
They say their dog was on a leash. I'm not so sure their dog was on a leash, because if I had a little poodle, if it were 2.5 hours later, two laundry loads later, tells me that he's thinking your Zoe is back in the house. All right, so I am going to say that they are somewhat responsible because you at least took the effort to make sure that they knew your dog was out.
Yes, ma'am.
But you are hugely responsible for the damage to their dog. I am going to make you responsible for 90% of the $2,937, all right? 10% because you didn't make an effort to find out whether their dog was in, knowing that the dog was dangerous, knowing that there was a problem. So I am going to award you 10% less than $2,937 for the damage to your dog. Now, in the future, what I want is this. It's $2,643. In the future, what I would like is for you two to be able to have some scenario, since there is no fence between your properties, where there is an effort to, and I don't care if you get a run or maybe with the money that you're getting, I know you're going to pay for the vet. And you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a nice guy. I'm going to throw in $500. If you can send us a receipt for fencing, all right? If you can do that, I will give it to you. It's not money in your pocket. It's for a fence. I'm just trying to accommodate the two of you. So ordered. Thank you.
You need to keep your dog in your own yard. And
He was in his own yard.
And, well, keep him away from my dog.
He was
and
in
mind
his
your
own
own business.
As long as you stay not drunk and
Don't worry about me. I'm a 40-year-old man. I do what I want.
I know, everybody knows that.
I'm allowed to drink. I'm 21.
You do more than drink.
She needs to keep her big mouth shut.
You've got a mouth, don't you?